The southern German region Allgäu was ready to be the most popular cycling region in 2019. In contrast, a questionnaire states that cyclists seem to disagree. The city of Kempten, for instance, ended up at position 98 of 110 German cities, so therefore a survey has been conducted at Kempten University in collaboration with the Knowledge Transfer Center for Innovation and Sustainability in Füssen to find out more about the bicycle usage by commuters and the circumstances in companies. We'd like to welcome you right from the street to discuss the most important results of the survey, the greatest issues, urgent matters and visions for the future. The online survey consisted of 23 questions and was fully answered by 770 people who work or study in the Allgäu region. The survey shows that there seems to be a high level of dissatisfaction with the infrastructure both on the way and on site. The following video presents the commuting trip by bicycle and an example of a workplace that has started to focus more on bicycle commuting. The survey has shown that 1/3 of the questioned people commutes by bike regularly. This number is quite high and should therefore be used carefully. The survey's name and the platforms where it has been spread may have resulted in a high participation of biking-affine people. Most people stated to use the bike regularly due to environmental, health and motivational reasons. The rating of the way to work shows that there is a high demand for action in the Allgäu area, especially the bicycle infrastructure, safety aspects, the combination of bicycle and public transport, and the behavior of other road users seem to be mostly dissatisfying. When commuting by bicycle, it is essential to pack light and convenient. Besides the working laptop and food, you should also bring changing clothes. If you work at a company that is focused on bicycle commuters, there will be the option to shower, change, and get ready to start your workday awake and motivated. 46% of the participants demanded an improvement of the current cycling infrastructure. So, how bad is the situation for real? Let's see for ourselves. A common issue seems to be that many bicycle lanes just disappear after being redirected from the pathway onto the street. When stating that other road users diminish the bicycle commuting experience, 85% criticize the behavior of car drivers. And as often as lanes suddenly disappear, you are being redirected onto the pathway. In this case, the pathway is quite narrow, and as it is being approached with high speed due to the previous hill, the safety aspect is questionable here. Participants stated that many bicycle lanes suddenly end and, for example, continue on the other side of the road, as you can see here. (13% felt disturbed by other cyclists. And 17% by pedestrians. When commuting, you want to reach the destination as fast as possible. As you can see here, car drivers are still being prioritized. 600 meters versus 1.4 kilometers. In case you're using a racing bicycle, many paths meant for cyclists are not usable as they consist of gravel. Cars are often parked at the side of the road. Quite often, car drivers or the passengers do not look into the side mirror and just open the door. I think we all know how badly this can end. you can see that damaged streets and bicycle lanes are quite common. "25% stated that they seek an improvement of the combination of bicycle and public transport. In Kempten, for instance, no bikes are allowed on buses. Moreover, participants criticized the bicycle transport in trains. Aspects such as restricted capacity and high transport costs for the bicycle have been mentioned. Bicycle lanes are commonly being interrupted by crossing streets. Curbs are often uneasy on both the cyclist and the bike. As discussed earlier, the pathways are very narrow and not at all bicycle friendly. The driving flow is being disturbed by pedestrians, bad concrete, curbs and narrow turns. 47% of the participants demanded a better maintenance of bicycle lanes. This includes winter service where the snow is not being pushed from the street onto the bike lanes, but also the clearance of endangering elements such as broken glass, as you can see here. In some cases, as you can see on the last kilometers to the workplace, the bicycle lane is safe and separate from other road users. But, once again, the lane consists of gravel. Currently, there is construction on the way with a rather unfortunate bypass if you are using a regular city bike. 41% of the participants wished for a better infrastructure at the workplace, such as good bicycle parking facilities, showers and changing rooms.
In 2017 we have reconstructed a production building and therefore we have closed completely our premises, and we have also thought about the bicycle shed, and this was put into the factory with a door which is only opened with a code key. The people have the possibility to lock up their bicycles and to charge their electric e-bikes, and then they have also the possibilities to get into the factory to take a shower. We also have put a shower for the ladies, changing room, and this is also been used by some of the ladies which are coming from Kempten over the hill, and they accept it and they like it, and so I guess this will be also for the future more used by all our colleagues.
45% wished for more incentives by the workplace. This can include fresh fruits for bicycle commuters or flexible working hours to make cycling more attractive and convenient. "53% of those who wish for more incentives by the workplace are seeking the possibility to lease a pedelec. This is because the Allgäu lies in the Alpine upland and the topography makes it quite uneasy to use the bicycle to work. Especially on the countryside, many bicycle lanes are missing where the speed of other road users is far higher and overtaking processes can be far more dangerous. As you can see here, the traffic lights seem to still prioritize car drivers. here the car door opens. In 2019, the city of Kempten changed one street into a cycling street. Unfortunately, they missed out on connecting it with bicycle lanes. We also have situations like these where bike lanes appear for 100 meters to then disappear again where they would actually be useful. "63% of those who wish for a better cycling infrastructure demanded an increase in safety." This situation pictures perfectly how urgent this request is. The city of Kempten is currently looking for options to find a solution for this street as there is no space for bicycle lanes and a high amount of traffic. Kempten calls itself University Town. In contrast, there still is no connection to the city center for cyclists. In 2021, the decision has been made to reconstruct the main street between the city center and the university, to focus more on public transport and cyclists and to increase safety by developing a bus and bicycle lane. These kinds of scenarios can be found on many crossings. There's a danger for cyclists if other road users turn right and do not look into the side mirror. Furthermore, the crossing does not grant much space to turn left easily as a cyclist. Cycling is meant to be fun, to reduce stress and to increase the level of overall satisfaction. But when it comes to cycling in the Allgäu, especially when commuting, there still seem to be many factors that make cycling stressful and uneasy on the cycling-willing employee. The infrastructure must be improved radically and not just someday. Companies must participate in making cycling more attractive so that one day commuting in the Allgäu fits the opinion of those travelers who have rated the region as bicycle region number 1. And as this matter is urgent and affects far more people than one may imagine, awareness of all road participants should be raised as well. One day sounds promising, but in addition to that, one day should be very, very soon.